Hare Krishna. We continue reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 5, Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. We're on text 19. Iheva ter jita sargo yesham samye stitam manaha nirdosham hi samam brahma tasmad brahmani te sthitaha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Those whose minds are established in sameness and equanimity have already conquered the conditions of birth and death. They are flawless like Brahman, and thus they are already situated in Brahman. So Krishna has been telling Arjuna throughout the liberated position of a Krishna conscious person, even though he is living inside this material body. But because his consciousness is already with Krishna, he is on the liberated platform. And he's been telling us, how does he act? So here, those whose minds are established in sameness and equanimity have already conquered the conditions of birth and death. They are flawless like Brahman, and thus they are already situated in Brahman. Equanimity of mind, as mentioned above, is the sign of self-realization. Those who have actually attained to such a stage should be considered to have conquered material conditions, specifically birth and death. So one who is already liberated is self-realized, then he does not need to come to the material world anymore. He's already reached the Brahman platform, the Brahma Bhuta. So he has overcome, he's conquered the modes of material nature. He's conquered it. He's understood, I am the Brahman. I am a spirit soul. I'm a part and parcel of Krishna. So he's never going to come back to this material world. As long as one identifies with this body, he's considered a conditioned soul. But as soon as he's elevated to the stage of equanimity through realization of self, he's liberated from conditional life. So we are thinking we are the body. Till the time we continue to think we are the body, we identify ourselves as the body. Means till the time we keep saying I, means I am the body. Individuality means to the body. Till the time we are not able to understand this point, we are called conditioned, because we are thinking, oh, I am a product of matter. We are thinking I, the individuality, is a product of matter. You know, so as soon as I am able to understand, hey, I, the individual soul, I am not this body, I am the soul, and I continue to exist without this material body, then that is liberation from conditional life. So the changing of our consciousness. Right now I'm thinking, oh, I'm an individual, is because I am inside the body. So I am thinking that I am the body. So this is condition. As soon as I come to understand, hey, I am the soul and I'm continuing to exist. I exist, I am the soul. I am not this body. And I'm continuing to exist and my consciousness is on the Brahma Bhuta platform. Then that is liberation. In other words, he's no longer subjected to take birth in the material world, but can enter into the spiritual sky after his death. The Lord is flawless because he is without attraction or hatred. So Krishna, he has no enemies or no friends. Krishna says, I am equal to everyone, but one who is a friend is in me, and I am also a friend to him. So he says, I am equal. As you reciprocate with me, I will reciprocate with you accordingly. That shows that he is so impartial. He's impartial. Similarly, so it's not that he's favoring somebody and he's hating anyone else. No. Similarly, when a living entity is without attraction or hatred, he also becomes flawless and eligible to enter into the spiritual sky. Attraction or hatred, we are doing bhog tyag, you know, till now, because when we have lamentation and we have desires. That's what we are doing in this platform of the body. So once we come to the Brahma Bhuta platform, then we have no shochati, no kankshati, we have no lamentation, we have no desires. Then we have equanimity, understanding, hey, I'm the soul, I'm Brahman. Such persons are to be considered already liberated, and their symptoms are described below. So Krishna is saying, what are the symptoms? Now, praharshyet priyam prapya, nodvijet prapya cha priyam sthitar buddhir asamuddho brahmavid brahmani sthitaha. A person who neither rejoices upon achieving something pleasant, nor laments upon obtaining something unpleasant, who is self-intelligent, who is unbewildered, and who knows the science of God, is already situated in transcendence. The symptoms of a self-realized person are given herein. The first symptom is that he is not illusioned by the false identification of the body with his true self. He knows perfectly well that he is not this body, but is the fragmental portion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the first symptom of liberation is that he knows that I, the individuality, that I am not the body. He's already realized that I am not the body, I'm the soul. So he's already feeling, hey, yes, I'm the soul. So he understands that individuality is not to the body. Individuality is with his true self, as it says. True self, that's the soul. And he knows perfectly well, that he is a fragmental portion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He understands himself that he is the soul and he's a part and parcel of the Supreme Soul. He's understanding that he is a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. He is therefore not joyful in achieving something, nor does he lament in losing anything which is related to his body. So he's understood, okay, I'm not the body. He's understood that. He's understood I am continuing to exist because I'm a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, but I have nothing to do with the body. So then if something is coming for the body or if something is going away from the body, he is not lamenting, nor is he joyful. This steadiness of mind is called Sthitar Buddhi, or self-intelligence. So this is the real intelligence of a self-realized soul, self-intelligence, this steadiness of the mind. He is therefore never bewildered by mistaking the gross body for the soul, nor does he accept the body as permanent and disregard the existence of the soul. So he's really understood I, the individual, I am the soul. I am not this body. This body is temporary. I am the soul. I am continuing to exist, and I am a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. This knowledge elevates him to the station of knowing the complete science of the absolute truth, namely Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. And because he's come to this position, he's come to this liberated platform, then he can understand the complete science of the absolute truth. He's able to understand the complete science of the absolute truth. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagwaniti Shabdayate. Thus, he thus knows his constitutional position perfectly well, without falsely trying to become one with the Supreme in all respects. This is called Brahman realization or self-realization. Such steady consciousness is called Krishna consciousness. So he's understood his constitutional position. He's understood that he is not the Supreme Lord. He's understood he's not the Supreme Soul, but he's a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. He's a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord Soul. He's already on the Brahman platform. He's realized himself as a soul. And this is called Krishna consciousness. Steady consciousness, steady consciousness. So that's how Krishna says that devotional service begins from the liberated platform. He says, Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma. Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma na sochati na kankshati samasarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labhate param. So pure devotional service begins from the liberated platform. When one has understood, I am not the body, I am the spirit soul. When one has realized the Brahman, then one comes to realize, oh, I'm a part and parcel of Krishna. I'm a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. I am not the Supreme Lord. Is that okay? And this is the true position of every living entity. This is the position of every soul. This is the consciousness of every soul, the original consciousness. So we just have to revive this original consciousness. The more we hear and chant, the more we can be situated on this platform of our original consciousness. Is that okay? So if there are no questions or comments,
yeah, it is clear.
What did you have any question or comment, Neha?
No. So this is, we are talking about the sthir pragya, like, or the intelligence.
Sthir
right?
buddhi.
Sthir
Yeah.
buddhi, not
Sthir buddhi, self-intelligence.
Self-intelligence. Okay.
Sthira buddhi, self-intelligence, the intelligence of the soul. Sthir buddhi, self-intelligence. So the soul also has its own intelligence. We cannot say intelligence is only material. There is a material intelligence, but the soul also has its intelligence. That is the real intelligence. That is our true intelligence. So, thank you so much for listening and joining in. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna.